gotta get eardrums.
Gotta get loud on it. Gotta get loud on the side. Now, we're back, episode 2, Fandom and Flavor. I'm your co-host, Aaron.
Your other co-host, Zach.
Yeah,
or the brother, the older brother, the big brother.
Yes. We got a good episode for y'all today, man. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it. Last weekend, we went to go see Fantastic Four. Was it last weekend?
Yes, it was last
weekend. Went to go see Fantastic Four. And I would like to start by giving my rating. I think it was better than Superman. I gave it an 8.5. I gave Superman an 8.
And
I really enjoyed the story. The story was really good. I love how they did Galactus. I love how they did all the characters. Every character felt important, special. They was needed. So I just love the way they did it. Well, well versed around, exploring initiating all the characters into the movie. So
yeah,
I think it was really good.
So let me start. I give it an 8. Same rating as Superman to me. I think that I like some of the aspects of Superman. I like some of the aspects of Fantastic Four. I think the story was good for Fantastic. I think both stories were really good. I think Superman had a little more action to me, but I did like the space sequences in Fantastic Four. I love that scene when they first meet Galactus. That was nice. That was epic.
Top tier.
Yeah, that was tier. To see that, and then the scale of them and everything else. Like they did Galactus justice this time. I think. I don't know. I'm like I said. I'm not an avid comic book reader or anything like that. So I don't know. I ain't trying to step on anybody's toes. But to me, they did Galactus justice. It was better than the other Fantastic Four, Galactus with the cloud.
Yeah, it was a lot. I mean, that's 10 times better. First of all, he's a cloud. They actually show him actually destroying a planet and, his background about what he is and what happened to him. Yeah. So that was pretty good to actually know about that because you didn't know who Galactus was, but it was kind of cool to see. I'm kind of upset that we didn't go see in IMAX.
I mean, the IMAX seats, I told you the reason the IMAX seats just don't. We was already disappointed with the movie theater that we went to. Because, we usually go to the one in Cary. And I ain't trying to give our address or anything, but the one in Cary, North Carolina, we usually go to that one. And that usually is the one that we like to go to. But we tried something different and it just didn't hit the same. Let's put it that way. It just didn't hit the same.
Of course. I mean, that movie theater we went to did not do it justice. Yeah, the seats. I understand about the seats in the IMAX one, but I want to go see that Superman one in IMAX. And I was like, it's still fire. I feel comfortable. I was able to be.
What kind of seats do they have? Do they have the ones that recline out?
No, they never recline.
So that's what I'm saying.
I know, but at the same time, I was actually comfortable. Something, you used to, having it now is the recline, but man, I wanted to see the screen of this Galactus because seeing that Instagram post on how they're showing a big difference of the scale of it.
That's true.
You want to do justice for what they, how they put them on screen. So I think that was I don't know. I might go see it in IMAX.
You go like yourself then. I don't know. I mean, is it gonna make that much of a difference?
No, maybe not. I don't know. I mean, we might get see, like I said, certain stuff got cut off. So, I mean, not really that big of a difference. It's not gonna be change the movie score rate. It's gonna be the same movie.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's a different experience. You want to go back, because you're gonna never see it again like that.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Once it come over your TV, it's on your TV.
Yeah, unless you got an IMAX in your home,
a projector or something.
Yeah, somebody living like that.
Hey, true. Yeah, heck yeah. But one day we could potential say.
My goodness, got a long way to go.
But I mean, it was good though. I enjoyed it. I think that was a good because this movie is the start of the new phase, which brings in Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah. So, they gonna jump right into it. Yeah, but I did like that. I like the family dynamic. I did like the way they portrayed Johnny Storm this time.
I think a lot better.
The fact that he was just trying to get, to me, he was trying to get the approval of Reed Richards. The Mr. Fantastic, trying to get him to recognize him and show I can do things, or I'll be more than I don't know. I don't know why he was seeking his approval so hard, but I mean, I felt that in the movie, and for him to go out and do a good job and do the thing translating that language and all that was cool to see.
Yeah, I mean, I think they just utilize him so much better. It just
compared to Chris Evans.
Chris Evans, he was just more of a.
What about Michael B. Jordan? Michael B. Jordan's version?
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that one. I ain't gonna try to bring up that with that.
Are we comparing this Fantastic Four to The
The
Jessica
original.
Alba and Chris Evans. That's the only two I
Yes,
can remember in there. I
the
forgot the other
original.
two guys.
The original one. The original.
You said the original one. He said original, not the comic book one. The
I
original.
mean,
That's the original.
the 2005 one.
Yeah, the Silver
Whenever it
River
came.
one.
The silver.
The Silver River one.
That one right there.
Okay.
I think that would, comparing to those, yeah, because the Michael B. Jordan one, I mean, it was just terrible. It didn't have a good story, didn't make sense, and didn't flow
You
well.
already know my sentiment because I told you last week. Like I
Right.
didn't watch it, so I don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it.
Yeah. So no point. So, but compared to Chris Evans was like more of a charming character in those Fantastic Four. This one, he was more not so much trying to be the charming character.
Yeah,
he was more trying to be useful.
Yeah.
They're actually part of the team and everything else like that. Not saying Chris Evans wasn't. He had his moments too. He helped out in a lot of different things, but it was just more just like Johnny, go do this, and that was it. But this time he was actually seeking, like you said, seeking his approval, trying to be meaningful in the movie and be something. So
yeah, that's true.
It was kind of cool.
That's true. He did a good job. I like that. And he wants to kind of go as like a ladies' man. You know what I mean? I mean, they did portray him like, he got girls and all that, but it won't overtone like that's all the focus. That's why I feel like Chris Evans' character was like that, where it was just like an overtone, like this was main focus, like he was just a ladies' man messing with girls, which is cool, but you know what I'm saying? It just added more another dimension to his character. That's it. So
yeah, because it's very cool to the fact that he figured out her Silver Surfer.
Her language.
Yeah. That was cool.
Yeah.
That was cool that he figured it out and learned it that fast. Like, dang. That just showed.
Yeah, that's true.
It showed how smart he was. I'm like, dang, okay.
See, that's another element. They showed that he was smart. Like, he's actually a scientist. Because, I mean, the fact that they went out of space.
That's
why they call him the Fantastic. Well, there are other reasons, but you know what I'm saying? They were fantastic because those four went out of space. Like, so you had to be smart. You can't, with astronauts being, you have to be smart to be an astronaut.
Absolutely. So that's the biggest thing. And
you know what? That's one thing I know about Marvel, man. Like all the characters, everybody is like the nerds or the winners or the ones with the superpowers. They didn't want saving everybody. Think about it. Really? All the characters usually are smart. Like usually, like they're like smart or they're best in their field of science or something. Like for instance, like Hank Pym.
Well, yeah,
Tony Stark.
Well, yeah, these are scientists. We're going.
Oh, Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah. Okay. How about this then? What
Professor
about
X.
Black Widow?
But she was like one of the best espionage spies. Like she was
right. But I mean, Hawkeye. I mean, he just one of the best marksmen. I mean, but
the ones with the like the powers, and I feel like
they're the leaders though. They're the leaders.
Spider-Man, he's another one that's smart.
Yeah, he's very smart.
These are like in today's like in our everyday life term, they're like nerds. They're like the nerds and they're the superheroes. I think that's why nerds gravitate towards more like superhero, like comic books. That's why I like they call them geeks, whatever. But the geeks are usually nerds.
Yeah. I mean, they have something to gravitate towards. Like they can actually be super or be.
I'm not afraid to say. I know I'm a nerd or a geek, whatever you want to call it. Like I like that
call
stuff.
It nerd or geek. You just like what you like.
Yeah,
I don't call it a nerd geek. I don't call it. There's no category. You like what you like.
That's true. That's true.
Putting the categorize it don't make it any better. Like, yo, you're a nerd. Well, I just like what I like. Ain't nothing, you like.
Yeah,
just because you don't see the
demographic they shooting for. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. So, I mean, they put a label on it.
But it's still good. I still enjoyed it. It was a good movie, and I think Marvel getting off to a better footing again. I'm ready to see Wonder Man.
Oh yeah, the show Wonder Man. Yeah.
And when's that come out?
Comes out next year.
Really? I thought it'll come out soon.
Well, maybe I'm wrong. I haven't looked. I gotta look it up.
I don't know. I had to look it up.
But it looks. Let me see.
It looked pretty good though. I like who they got in there playing Wonder Man.
I like him. Well, I mean, I don't know too much about Wonder Man.
I don't either, but it looked like it's gonna be all right.
I think
Ironheart wasn't bad.
Ironheart wasn't bad. I enjoyed it,
even though they bombed it.
And then they deleted all those comments, so they actually made it good.
I don't know why people hate on it. I just don't. What's the point? Like, she's in the comic books. I mean, I don't know what they're like. Oh, they're replacing Tony Stark, and I'm like, I feel like I said like I was saying. I was talking to you about that. Like, there's no reason to. I was like, there's no reason to kill off characters, like especially in the comic books, because like comic books don't really kill off characters. So like Robert Downey Jr., like he really didn't have to die. They didn't really, and then they're trying to replace him. They're trying to replace his energy. All you have to do is let him phase out. Like you just you just building the next generation, but you don't have to kill off the other generation. Dude, they could just that felt like I said, like Tony Stark, Chris Evans characters, like they could have did like cameos. Not to do full roles, but at least know they did. Like once again, like having it like give the illusion that this universe is actually living outside of the movies. You know, on the screens, like give it like, okay, they still living their life. Like once the movie go off, they still living, they still doing. I don't know if they can give that sense. I feel like that'd be crazy. That'd be.
I mean, I definitely agree. I mean, I agree with you on that. I mean, I feel like not only just the character people gravitate towards, but just the actor itself. Like, you know, we always say like Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man, like Hugh Jackman is Wolverine, like Chris Evans is Captain America. So it's kind of hard to see another character play. I mean,
yeah, it's like that's their characters.
Yeah, it's like their characters, but also at the same time, eventually you start to wonder like where are these characters at. It's just like Fast and the Furious is like, okay, well, we have all these movies, where are they at? Like, why are they not showing up? Like, why not Paul Walker, not any of these Fast and Furious movies? But that's all.
Yeah,
but
like,
just an example.
Yeah, because it's like you need it because like they get older. Because like it takes years to make these movies, so they get older. Right. You can see the progression. So he's like, during that time, what were they doing? You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, not like you don't have to explain it, but just make it like believable. Like they were living before this movie took place. Like they had like this regular lives, and then also a big event, and that's when we watch it. Like, oh snap, this big event is happening now. We watching it. It's like, okay, that's cool. Like now it's believable. So that's what I like. Like I said, they give that sense. It'll make the give it a little bit, a little bit better flow, I think, because like I said, well, like we didn't have to lose Robert Downey Jr. We didn't have to lose that Tony Stark version because like that comic book, like you want to bring in the variants and the multiverse, you can bring that in and then you want to phase them out that way, but you don't have to kill them off because that presence, man. Like I said, like it's like the comic books. Once you get fall in love like that, Bruce, like for instance, like Batman, Bruce Wayne. Like that Bruce Wayne in the comic books, like that's who you like. In those different versions of Batman or the different like Robin. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no Batman. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I get you saying, but I also feel like it's also up to the actor. I feel like maybe they want to ask them like going about like, do you want to end it this way or do you want to continue to go back to it?
Yeah.
But also a great thing about comic books is always there's so many different characters.
Yeah, but they have different variations of it. But that's usually like they say, oh, this is another multiverse, another universe or whatever.
Right, and so that's what I think that's why they go about that, because like you could always bring in somebody else that was in this world and make it make sense, and let that character that played that role, let it rest, and you won't feel too attached because this is a whole different. You got to put in people's mind the planting in their minds like this is this is a whole other universe character.
It's hard to
do that. And so they'll grow attached to that because it's technically not that same Iron Man from that world. It's just an Iron Man from a different world that came into this world. So and they'll accept it that way more than trying to accept it in another way.
We still say Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark.
But he'll still have that title. He'll still have that title. So it won't be like he's gone. It's like, oh, they replaced him. I feel like that was the hardest thing for them to do for Black Panther when Chadwick Boseman died. It's like you want to replace him, but you couldn't do it at the same time because he was such an iconic person that played that character.
Yeah, he
became Black Panther.
Yeah, he did. He was on the up. Like, I mean, he always did all those biopics, but man, he was better to take out. I know the next Black Panther was probably going to be awesome.
Yes, if he was able
alive,
to be,
but unfortunately, But I mean, like you said, it was hard because they kind of gave it to Shuri, which in the comic books she does become Black Panther.
It's just early.
It's a little bit early because I was like, you didn't really establish T'Challa like that. Like we was like we were just he just became the king of Wakanda. He's like he was just starting to get his foot in the first Black Panther, like you know what I'm saying, going head to head with his cousin.
Yep.
Michael B. Jordan Killmonger. Yeah. So going back and forth with him, like trying to understand. So kind of get a real hold of the kingdom. So I mean, it was tough, because we also the comics, he actually meets Storm. I think he ended up marrying Storm. As his wife and stuff like that. So now we better have X-Men come in there. So it's just there's a lot of stories, a lot of intertwining and stuff like that. Like I said, bringing the world to life.
Yeah, and I think that's why they have the Secret Wars. Is it Secret Wars
Yeah.
or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, after Doomsday.
Doomsday. So which kind of do a soft reboot, which is can bring back those characters.
Yeah.
As far as like Black Panther, who else?
Yeah, they're gonna have
Captain
to.
America, and so it could bring back those characters, but and we'll just have to see because obviously
Yeah.
I thought they could bring back Michael B. Jordan, make him the Black Panther. That'd be crazy. That'd be cool to see.
You just like I mean, you can just bring Killmonger back. I like that character.
Oh yeah,
he could have been a villain that just doesn't die.
Yeah, and that's why they did the what if. You know, so it brings in a lot of possibilities behind that with the what ifs.
They're doing a lot. They're doing a lot. So we gonna keep our eyes on what Marvel's doing. But let's switch gears, man. Let's get to the next topic.
But before I can do that, Spider-Man, they released the picture. The suit
gotcha.
for that, and then they talk about Mark Ruffalo, the Hulk. He's gonna be in it, Punisher, and they bring back Scorpion, the dude that played in the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, so they bring in.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, my bad. Was it Amazing Spider? No, the first Homecoming. I think he was in it.
Yeah, he was Scorpion.
Either one. Yeah, Scorpion. The dude, he's gonna play in the Homecoming. So
gotcha.
They bring him back. So they started filming. Y'all check out the suit. The suit look. I think it looks.
Yeah, it does. They try to kind of. They got the raised web on it. Look, it's like kind of like they say a homage to the old Tobey Maguire suit.
Yep, and the director is Shang-Chi director.
Okay, Shang-Chi.
The movie.
Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So
yeah, all right. I'm excited to see that come out next year.
Mm-hmm. July. Yeah, literally July 31st.
Yeah, so we have to wait a little bit, but we'll see.
Okay. Well, now we're going to move on to the next time. We're going to talk about the NFL.
Yeah.
Now, I want to get your opinion about that. I want to get your opinion about Terry McLaurin, Michael Parsons, Trey Henderson, their contract issues with their teams.
Yeah. See,
man, now
Terry McLaurin and Michael Parsons both requested trades. So now it's like, okay, people, but as Panthers fans, let's go and put that out. We Panthers fans, like, the first thing, let's go get Michael Parsons. I'm like, man, yeah, but I just don't see them doing that. I know me and you disagree on that. You always like, why not? I'm like, I just don't see them. The way they move, the way Dan Morgan moved, like they also like, I feel like because they could have got some of these safeties that was on the free agent market, but they want to see what they have in house. I'm like, and I feel like they're comfortable with what they have. And I feel like they're comfortable with the DNs. I mean, the outside linebackers that they have as far as rushing the passer. And I mean, I feel like they feel like they got a good four to do what they need to do.
I mean, that's not needless to say that they do, but I also think at the time frame that he's in is the same time frame that the Panthers in.
But you gotta think he wants to get paid,
right? And there's not to say he can't get paid. He can still get paid with the Panthers. You still will have the cap space for to pay him.
What we got like what $15-16 million in cap space. 16.
Well,
like the rest of, I think the remainder of this year, that's what they have for going to this season. So I'm like, you got to, I mean, okay, you paying JC, right?
Yeah,
you're paying Derrick Brown, right? Now you got to figure out what you're gonna do about Icky. You're already paying Robert Hunt and Damian Lewis.
Yeah, they're paid. They're already done.
So, but I'm just saying, all the people. But then you got to think about you're gonna be. And let's say Bryce comes out and have a great year this year. You gonna have to pay him, and he's definitely gonna ask for. He's gonna definitely command a lot of money for. So I'm just saying, like, you're gonna have to rearrange a lot of things for it, because you just like I said, you just drafted these two DNs. They gonna want their money coming up like later. I mean, I understand that, but
later on,
especially if they play well.
I mean, I think that was the thing that why Brent Tillers did what he did. I think that's this year, this cap space, they have managed it really well.
Yeah.
Just the overall tone of it. I think that's why I feel like they could potentially get him. Even with the safeties, it's not like a rush because there's a whole bunch of safeties that's available. If they were good, they're hoping that the teams would have got them already. 32 teams that would have got them.
I was looking at something on YouTube. They were talking about it. The value of safeties have gone down for some reason. Just like the running back. I don't know. Like they devalue those positions more than they should. I feel like.
I mean, they change as they go. It just intertwines. Just somebody else got to come in and make a change, and then they're like, "Oh, let's go back and get safeties."
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to say it's early. It's training camp. People are still seeing in preseasons to see how they play. potentially get hurt, so they're gonna force their hand to go get them. Then they might play an intricate role. So I mean, they still have a lot of characters, a lot of players available in free agency. Yeah, a lot of players available in the free agency because I mean, and most of these guys are pretty old, so they probably trying to choose their targets wisely.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, they might not have that. Yeah, they try to. I mean, like I said, I'm cool with going into the season and see what we got. Well, let's at least let's see what they do in this
I'm gonna see
preseason.
doing preseason. I was about to say. I was about to
These
say.
first
I don't see
preseason
doing
games, they
preseason.
said the starters gonna play for the most part. So let's watch
Yeah,
them play, and then we can say like, oh man, they might need to go get it.
Maybe
We can see,
might
we can see, we can
man.
see. But if they come out cooking, I'm like,
I
hey,
think
I'm
I
like,
just think.
we can hold them, man. We
Well,
can
I'm not
fold them.
saying. I'm not saying. Yeah, no. He's only
I
26.
know he is young. He is young.
26, and but the stat sheet that he has is, whatever,
Yeah.
being a rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year, and a 4-time Pro Bowler already in his
I
4
don't think he's
years of
going
playing.
anywhere though.
I don't think so either. That's why I'm like, they gonna sign.
That's why CD Lamb said that. He's like, man, just stop with all these antics.
Just go ahead and pay the man.
Yeah, Jerry
He's on the
Jones do
top.
this with everybody.
Yeah, he don't.
He did it with
It
Zeke.
never,
He did it with Dak.
yeah.
He did it with CD. Now he doing it with
Yep.
Micah. It's like he
Yep.
doing everybody. Like he just gonna make you wait. I don't know why he does it, but he gonna make you wait for the money. And then he gonna pay you. Then he gonna make it out. I think he just like to be in the news. That's why he's studying the Cowboys.
Yeah, I don't. I ain't saying it because he'll mess up a franchise easily.
Man,
Blues,
I ain't gonna say he messed up the franchise because they win games. They the top selling franchise like what over in the world, whatever. But I'm just saying like they get in the playoffs, like they win games, like they ain't been bad at like the Panthers.
No, they haven't been as bad as that. But I mean,
they just like to be in the news. He's just like always in the news for the wrong reason instead of actually winning championships.
Yeah, that's the wrong. Yeah.
That's what separates, and that's why the Cowboys are like everybody like listen because the Cowboys are like they have consistently decent teams, but at the same time they're not winning championships, and that's what the Cowboys are supposed to be, a championship organization because they won the Super Bowls back in the 90s. So so it was like, I mean that ain't happening. That's not happening anymore because Jerry Jones now he's still trying to, he just want to be in the headlines. That's it.
Yeah, definitely want to be in the headlines all the time. It's just not. He really needs to let go of that job, let go of the position, be the owner, but just let go of being the GM.
He ain't gonna do that. His ego ain't gonna let him do that.
It's like you own the team. What ego do you have? You own it. Like regardless, you hired a person that wanted to be a GM, so obviously you could just do that. Like you get older, you try to make these player decisions and all this stuff. You old as on the what?
Yeah,
you old as dirt.
That's true. That's true, but that
doesn't make any sense. It's gonna force his hand. Like this right here may force his hand to just be done with it. This last thing with dealing with Michael Parsons could be force his hand to be done with it.
We gonna see. We
definitely gonna see.
But we didn't with Terry McLaurin's situation. I don't know.
I don't know if they get paid.
Yeah,
I don't know why they ever paid.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with that one though. I don't think you want to stunt Jaden McDaniels' growth. Well, Jaden Daniels. I would say McDaniels.
Jaden McDaniels. I don't know why you like call Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah, his name Jaden Daniels. My bad. Jaden. I don't know. You don't want to stunt his growth. You know what I'm saying? Like Terry McLaurin, like with Debo, like you brought in Debo to do some other things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now with Debo and Terry McLaurin, like that offense opened up. Like don't cut the legs off right now.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I mean, you see how far they went with him.
They overachieved last year. I mean, according to the people out there. So I mean, he looked good. I mean, I think it's natural that everybody I feel like everybody always has that sophomore slump.
Yeah, I mean because the people, the defense started adjusting. Now you play now. They got film on you, so that they look at you now, so they know you're a target. So now we're gonna game plan against you, take you out of your game.
Yeah,
and so it's gonna see how good you are.
Because you don't want to take your weapons away.
Skills. Yeah, exactly. Now it's gonna make it really difficult for him.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Similar to CJ Stroud, he had his rookie year, like he played really well. He had Tank Dell for most of the year. He had Nico Collins out there, so he had good guys. And then you brought in Stephon Diggs last year. And he got Nico Collins, Tank Dell, and then you had all the weapons, but it seemed like they all got hurt. And he had a dip. They had a sophomore dip. I mean, I don't. So, but I mean, they brought in some new weapons for him.
Yeah, they got some good weapons.
So, like I said, so you probably should have a bounce back year.
Yeah, now that that I think that what they did because it was like the O line wasn't holding out. I think he got sacked a lot last year.
Did they fix that?
I'm not too sure. I didn't
They
see
don't
what they
keep up
signed.
with
They
the
probably
Texans.
did. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't keep up with certain with a little bit of
Yeah.
all the teams, but yeah, like you said, they all got hurt. Jaden, not Jaden, Stephon Diggs, Nico had a hamstring injury. Stephon Diggs tore his ACL. Tank Dell had a gruesome injury.
Yeah, man,
I mean,
he out all this season too, ain't he?
yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, he better
Yeah.
be. He need to be. He need to recuperate it. Okay.
Yeah, because that was a gruesome injury.
Yeah, that was
And now,
bad. I hope he
and
get
then
well. Man. I mean, I hope he come back and be the same player he was. But I mean, that's why they went and got those two receivers from Arizona State.
yep, Jaden Higgins and Jalen Noel.
Yeah, they went and got them guys. So
They
they give
stick with the
some.
same two people. They know each other now to play. They're two different. One is 6'4" or something crazy. And the other one like a slot receiver, fast. Yeah, I like Jaden Higgins, so I kind of I'm Loki might draft for my fantasy. Who knows?
You can have him. We'll get my boy T Mac. So that's what.
Oh, for sure. If I could get him, I could get him. Yeah,
T Mac.
Yeah, if I could get him,
We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see,
Yeah,
man. I ain't giving hope so, but then you said Terry McLaurin. Oh yeah, Trey Henderson, the last guy that you brought up. Oh, Trey Henderson, man. I don't know what they gonna do. Cincinnati Bengals all over the world, boy. They don't want to pay. They put all that money on their offense. They said screw the defense.
They did, and they went out and went to go get Noah Fant out of Seattle.
So they just gonna outscore people.
Like they did last year. That was the only problem. They couldn't stop nobody. You put all that pressure on Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase only had that great of a season because he was trying to get paid, which he did. He got paid.
Like, so you saying he ain't gonna have another good? You know what? It's a good idea. I'm gonna have to grab him.
He won. I mean, everybody gonna try to grab him, but every time somebody do that, it's like he don't have an okay season. They have an okay season. I mean, it's always. Go
ahead.
I'm not saying. No, because like Justin, they're gonna be consistent. They're not saying they're gonna be not bad, but it's always gonna be somebody else that fight for a contract year. They always play well. Like Justin Jefferson, like won the years, and then now Jamar Chase this year. I don't know who's gonna be the next one. There's a lot of wide receivers in this year.
True.
There's a lot of them, so it's a toss up. So I mean, you can't go wrong drafting him because you got Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow threw 43
I know,
touchdowns.
but I'm saying though, they Joe Burrow want to win a championship.
And then T. Higgins got paid.
He was right there. He was at the Super Bowl, and he's like, man, don't waste your opportunities, man. You got a top 5 quarterback. You got a top 5 offense.
Well, yeah, they got a top 5 offense.
They got the weapons, but they need a defense.
The defense.
So go ahead and pay Trey Henderson. Go ahead and pay him.
You can't have
because they was about to fumble. Did they signed Samar Stewart, right?
Yeah, they did.
I thought they finally signed. After that long, hold out. I'm like, come on, man. So that's what I'm saying.
They're not signing Trey. They're not signing him.
So you think they're gonna trade him?
He's gone. That's one player I think he's definitely gone.
All right, then where you think he's going?
Man, I don't know. I do not know. He's I don't know. I don't know what the cap space is.
Basically, I would say a Super Bowl contender that that just need that extra. That
I feel like Denver might can get him.
Never. I was thinking Kansas City.
They don't have that much money to pay him because he's trying to get signed as well. So he's trying to get a contract extension.
Yeah, give him a 1-year rental. So I was missing.
Yeah,
Bills. They lost by $1 million.
I don't think they have enough money either. I don't think so.
Man, you say that, then all these teams that be in the Super Bowl.
They always do it.
Exactly. They find a way. The teams got money when they need to have the money, okay?
Exactly. That's why I said the Panthers could do the same thing.
The thing is, that's why I said that's why I'm saying I don't think they're gonna do that because we in that phase, we in that build up phase. Like we building. So they don't feel that we at that Super Bowl level yet. So they feel like we building towards that. So you don't make those kind of moves until you right there, like you ready to,
We not
just like for instance, like the 2015 team, the 2015 team, you'll get a Jared Allen. You get somebody like that. You'll get one of them older vets, maybe 1 year left, but they still got something in the gas tank, and they go out there and put you over the edge.
Well, that's always been the problem. I feel like that's why there's always a Panthers way has always been so stagnant and nothing happened. You need a big move to move the needle throughout this season. Yes, we had one great season of 2015, but that team was an admiration that nobody thought that was going to be a 15-1 team. Nobody ever thought that was going to be a 15-1 with a wide receiver core.
We did.
Nobody. You can look at that
we
team.
We loved every bit of it, boy. We loved it.
Yeah, of course.
My favorite player.
I mean, they put the team on the back and they had a good defense, but still, you never thought they would be 15-1 with that offense. The offense, you didn't have the weapons.
That's how good
Kevin Benjamin tore his ACL that year, and he didn't have nothing else. So I'm just saying though, like
boy.
After that, we don't have move the needle go getters like, hey, go get him. He's 26.
Aaron, let's let them build a name. How about that?
They can, and there's not saying they can't because he's young. They could do that with him. So, but they're 26. He's 26. I mean, he's 26.
You talking Michael Parsons?
Yeah, like he's 26.
We were talking about Trey Henderson, but okay, but yeah, I mean,
but I'm just saying in the sense of making a splash move. I'm like, because you just said teams will figure out a way to go make that move. I was like, well, those are the teams that they just do it. They just go find a way and they go try to win. Just be competitive, whether to make the playoffs or not. So I feel like in order to do that, you got to make a move. You got to make those splashes. You got to make a big gun hole name. You can't just continue to just say, we waiting on these players. Go get somebody that is developed. Go ahead. You know who he is. Not trying to figure out who he is for later on the years to come. It's cool. Cause like you said, Eric, you put these pieces around that's all it is. It's pieces around it. You can have one good year. It's always a year-to-year basis with any team. Because when it comes to the playoffs, it's one game.
That's true. I also, like I said, I just think I don't think we're in that stage yet, that phase. And I also want to see I want to see how Dan Morgan is drafting and how they developing talent. I feel like the star players, like we eventually will get a star player, but let's see what they do with these guys they draft, because like they back-to-back drafts. I feel like they did a pretty good job. I feel like they got some guys that actually can play. I want to see them develop. I want to see they make them year jumps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I feel oh, my bad. I'll let you finish.
Because I'm like second year guys. I'm like I really want to see Sanders, and I want to see him make that jump, and I want to see Excel. I think I want to see Coker. I think those guys will make some huge jumps this year. And then I think JC. I think another year now, like he's like hopefully another back-to-back year of healthiness. Like he could be the top corner. You know, that top guy. Derek Brown now coming back, one of the top. You know what he saw when he got on Madden. A 95 overall on Madden.
Which is very, always, all that stuff is very biased about the ratings and stuff.
So still, biased, that's biased for us. It's okay, thank you. Right. We get a win.
But I was just saying, like, JC Horn will get an 86 or something.
And I think JC had a good year last year. He had a Pro Bowl year. Let's let him go out there and do it. I think he do it again and again. He's going to get the recognition he deserves. That's because he could be a top corner. I think he's going to be up there with Pat Surtain.
Cam Ward being number 1 overall pick, get a 71 overall rating. That's stupid. He got a 71 overall rating. I say it's very biased.
It is, but
no, Scatterbo got a 73.
The quarterback. I mean, what? I'm just saying they based it off with that position at that quarterback position. Even though the quarterback position is more important, but it's just like as in the scope of the players, like the best players at their position, he's a 71 at the quarterback position. Okay, compared to Travis Hunter, who is he was an 4?
Yeah, 84. And we talking about some of the top wide receivers. You talking about comparison to that? No, there's a lot of good daggone good wide receivers out there. There's a lot of good daggone wide receivers compared. You don't give, always been the case. It's number 1 overall pick, always getting the 80s until they go down and prove what it was because they're the number 1 overall pick. And they feel
like Cam Ward was that number 1 overall pick. That's what they just had to take a quarterback. He was the best quarterback available. Look what they did with Shedeur Sanders.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely crazy.
I'm just saying, like, at one point, it was like, they was really close, and then they said, one gets drafted first overall, and the other gets drafted in the 5th round.
It's 5th round,
that's big of a difference between those two? Because they was like, they was touted as the top 2 quarterbacks.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. And he's 71, and Shedeur, like, 69 or something, but Cam Scatterbo's 73 overall.
Why you can't give it on Cam Scatterbo? He was good.
Because he's good, but I'm like, that's cool for his rank. But Cam Ward,
I think he said they playing pretty well at camp too.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though, like the whole point about it is like you don't just do the number 1 overall pick that way, giving him that terrible low rating.
Well, he got to go out there and show it there.
I mean, all of them do. All of them do.
That's true.
Travis Hunter do as well, because he got to show that he could play both sides. You don't give him an 84. 84? That's high. You give him an 80.
Have you been seeing him in daggone training camp?
Like I said, you got to show on a day-to-day game basis.
They just base it off, because really, like you said, it is biased, but they're basing off of, like the hype coming out of college. Because Abdul Carter was 81 overall,
and that's fine. Those are all.
But you said
I think Cam Ward should have been 71. I think that's just way too low. 71, 75, 75 to 80.
What they give Bryce Young and C.J. Stroud when they came out?
They gave them 77, 79, something like that. They gave them the 70s, higher 70s, close to 80s. I think
you don't think C.J. Stroud and Bryce Young were better than Cam Ward?
Yes. Come out of college?
Yeah, they were better.
One won a national championship.
Thank you. So
Bryce Young won a championship. But I'm just saying, though.
He won as a backup, but he won a Heisman.
But yeah, he did win a Heisman. But he got to the game. That's what I'm saying.
He did. Yeah. But I'm just saying, Cam Ward, what did he? I mean, he was in Miami. Like I said, it was a weak draft class for quarterbacks. Because, like I said, you gave him a 71, and you got Shedeur 69, who went into the daggone 5th round.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So it's already all over the place. Because, like I said, they was comparing them to, they were saying those two are close in skill set, but then they did, you know what I'm saying? They didn't draft them.
Yeah, but I just say they definitely changed their algorithm up.
Well, like I said, they got a chance to, once they go on the field and start playing, then they'll update their ratings.
I mean, yeah, that's what Chad Ochocinco said. He was like, yeah, they, as the season goes, they can improve. I was like, well, I mean, and none of that stuff really matter. They always care about that, how the ratings start off.
We play video games. And speaking of video games, we got to talk about that 2K.
We will. Oh, but what do you think? Micah, this is the last thing. Where you think Micah, Terry, and Trey will go if they decide to get traded? I mean,
they ain't getting traded. They're gonna be right where they at. That's my final answer. Yeah, they ain't going nowhere.
I think Micah and Terry won't. I mean, Terry will. Micah and Terry will sign with the same team, but Trey Henderson is gone. He's definitely gone. They can't sign. They don't have no money.
Well. They need to go on to trade them then.
Yeah, they probably will.
Start holding this out, wasting time.
They probably will. I mean,
this ain't no rush. He's still on the contract, right?
Yeah, this
is the last year on the contract.
Or I think he might got one more year or something. Maybe last year or something. I don't know. Maybe 1 or 2 more years.
I think the last year. I can look it up, but what's it called? But yeah, like I said, let's talk about this 2K. We got a lot to say about this 2K.
Dude, we got a lot to say.
Yeah, I do.
I do.
Yes, I got a lot to say. What's it called? Aaron drinking that Kool-Aid, boy, this year again.
Lord have mercy. You are too. You gonna get it too. You gonna get it too, because you ain't nobody else drinking the Kool-Aid. You gonna get the game as well as me.
I told you we're gonna boycott this year. Me and you, brother. We're gonna wait.
You boycotting this year.
We're gonna wait till it go on sale.
You boycotting this year. I'm not waiting till it go on sale.
See, that's why I said he drinking that Kool-Aid.
Unless they had another basketball game. Like if they had another basketball game, I would.
We just go back to 2K24.
Nah, this is dumb.
Look.
I was just gonna get it.
He's an avid supporter of 2K.
I'm not an avid supporter. I mean, we go ahead and discuss. Go ahead and discuss what you got to say, since you got a lot to say.
I got a lot to say, baby. No, I think some of the changes they made seem like they're good in theory, but we got to see the execution. That's the thing. Every year, 2K always overpromise and underdeliver.
Well, yeah, it's always execution.
What year have you said they overpromised? I mean, not overpromised, but overdelivered.
Overdelivered. 24. Nobody thought 24 was gonna be as good as it was. I think personally,
it was better than 25. I just say that.
I mean, yeah, but I think it was.
I don't know. I have to sit back and think about all the different 2Ks.
It's hard to remember so many we played. Start playing since 2K11.
Because they're like minor changes that they make but those minor changes can make such a huge difference.
Like I remember like this is builds for like making my player builds. Like you remember Power Fours was like the
meta
glitchy
build.
build.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
meta
the meta
builds.
build.
Yeah.
Like you can make a Power Four that could do everything, and that was the glitchiness behind it. And then they take away the mid range shooting. For me, just me personally, I think every year they have a good mid range shooting is a good year. Because you can change the whole aspect of the game. It's not just always consistently about driving to the paint, shooting threes, driving to the paint, shooting threes.
Yeah.
You got to have some kind of creativity because it's easy to guard when you can take with the 3-point line and guard the daggone defense. I mean, guard the lanes. It's easy to be guarded, but when you got a mid range, everybody could do get to a spot easy. And that's why 2K24 was so much better.
Yeah, see that? Yeah, they did. They brought the mid range back. And see, that's the thing, though. I think because like the star players in the NBA, they have mid ranges, and also 2K is all about shooting the threes. I feel like, and everybody do the same dribble package. Everybody like to do the same dribble moves. They're behind the back, side to side cheese. So everybody plays like that, but we don't play like that. We play kind of like, we try to play like an actual traditional basketball team. Like we actually move the ball. We like to penetrate the paint, kick out, swing the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like rotating the ball, try to set backdoor screens, cut backdoor, stuff like that. We don't just do a traditional 5-out. We actually have like motion and stuff. So it's just, like, and then so the fact that we actually you need a little more variety, like especially while we play. We might do a pick and roll at the top, spread it like pick and roll, but you like to go in there and be creative. Like you either get to the basket or you shoot that midi. Once you shoot that midi, they're knocking that midi down. It's like the whole defense is at your mercy because then they don't know how to guard it.
They on my hip. If they on my hip backside, that means the big is rolling. That means I sit off my defender, like got them in like how Luka does a jail.
Yeah,
like you go pull up. They can't get back in front of you to try to contest a shot. It's a simple, just read and react play. It's just all it is.
You think?
With your
I bet you think the rhythm shooting in the mid range might have been better if we did that in the mid range. You think
that's hard to do because you can't control like how you want to stop. Like you're using the right analog stick to dribble anyway. So how in the world can you go from doing all these crazy dribble moves and then flick up and down and time it right? And then, you're also moving, holding R2 and then trying to flick up and down and time it right because it's not a good one-to-one movement.
It's not natural.
Yeah, it's not a natural movement. It's not well. To me, it's not. It's just not.
It feel comfortable.
Yeah, it's not a comfortable shot.
Yeah, especially for people that's been like us. Like we've been we've been playing 2K for what 10 to 12 years.
Yeah,
in twins.
Yeah. Twin. Yeah, about 10 since 2K11. That's when I first started playing.
Yeah, because I bought that one when I was in school. Bought that home. Yep. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Though, we're so used to certain. And there's nothing wrong with learning new things. That's why you still can shoot with the square button. That's why they still keep that in there. And we still pretty consistent with that. But it was just like a lot easier to shoot with the square button in the mid range last year than it was. In 2K24 than it is in 2K25. So.
Because it's also got tempo, then release. It's like now you got to worry about two things. Well, you just hold it square. It's just look at your release and you just hopefully make it.
Well,
now
I think that variation in the green window.
Yeah, it's like, okay, that's green, but this is slightly early. This green, this is slightly late. Like, that just can throw off a whole shot.
Yeah.
I just didn't like it.
Because of RNG.
Yeah. According to what Mike Wing said, he said there's no RNG for the next year. We're going to have to see. But like you said, it's all about execution. Like, we can read all day long of what they say they're going to do it, but can we see the gameplay? Can we see how this game going to play? It's we don't know until the game comes out. So I think that's the hardest thing about understanding.
That's how you spend a lot of money on that game. That's why I say wait till it go on sale. Because they don't deserve our money. I know, man. I know, but it is what it is. I'll probably get it because
each year we still
because
even though we complain.
But yeah, because we like to compete. We like the aspect that playing against other people. That social aspect too. We have our 5. We like to play. It's like actually instead of being outside and playing in the heat, we actually play basketball on the video game.
It just puts you in mindset of like we watch basketball all the time. Does the NBA just like put you in like a virtual reality. It's like, oh, yeah, that's all it is, really. I mean, just like put you in this
You
mindset.
live your hoop dreams.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's like, I'm creating my player. I want to be like this, do this, trying to use my basketball IQ. Can I, do different things and read the floor?
People get all upset and get all. So you be getting upset. So I like to win. I like to win, but I ain't got been out of shape about it.
I mean, everybody do. I mean, you can
So
say that.
we
You
had
know,
too many,
you like.
we had too. I had been in too many fussing battles with people.
Exactly. Everybody talking about me. It's all right. You taking it now. You
Listen,
have
no,
you been fuss.
I mean that go because they be coming at us or coming at you. Like they especially love to come. They love. To, oh yeah, yeah, it is false. Like they love to like poke at you, and you don't say nothing. So I step up like man, nah. Can they be like man, all you do is pass the air and all this other stuff.
Cause that stuff don't really matter to me. Cause like I said, they gonna be mad at all they want. You can laugh and you can be scream all you want. It don't matter. It don't matter.
You stupid. Yeah, you crazy. You crazy. Yeah.
Because they're gonna win this game. You're gonna win this game. But I think that's why we made that transition from me being the point guard and you being the shooting guard.
Yeah, it worked out better. Cause that way I ain't gotta be cause I'm like, I'm gonna get the ball to the best player. Like I'm gonna get it to them. I'm gonna hit them, but they're like, oh, you always looking at Aaron. I'm like, yeah, my first read, he open. It's like this. It's like the star receiver. Like, okay, look, you looking at Dago Justin Jefferson, you like, he open. But let me look at these other guys.
Yeah, they nobody do. Hey man, make the smart plays. I don't give a damn.
He like Aaron open. He gonna make the shot. Boom. Then I open too. Okay, Aaron open. Open. Let me throw it in here. Like I mean, you gonna make the shot. Plus, I played like we play together all the time, so like I know you know where the spots to be. It's like I said once again, a star receiver, like a star receiver and a quarterback, like with like Jamar Chase and Justin Burrow, like we were talking earlier, like they know where he going. Like okay,
yeah.
Joe Burrow said Justin Burrow, didn't it?
Yeah, Joe Burrow.
No, Justin Jefferson told you. Thank you, saved me. Joe Burrow. Yeah, excuse me.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah,
you're right. I mean, that's just how it is. I mean, you just got that first read. That's anybody, any player, any superstar team. You know you got the first read. You know who's gonna take the last shot.
Yeah.
I mean, they might just make the right pass and just leave you wide open.
See, the thing is with you as a point guard, you don't have no first read. I'm not your first read for some strange reason. So I don't get the ball enough. I don't
know.
You like to drive in and you like to dump it down to Marcus. So you usually get Marcus going. And then open things up. Which it works. It works. So,
right.
Not Marcus, just a big in general.
Yeah. But it just the way how they play, because it's like they're big on sit there all the time. Brother. You know like I said, when you don't hold on, you ask for the ball, but then you pass it right back to me. You like, here you go. You do that all the time.
Like dribble, but I'm just saying, like, man, I mean,
because you think about it, how you used to do, you were playing point guard, and I was like the shooting guard, small forward, whatever position I played, and you pass it up ahead of me, but I always make them move, create, and then I pass it out and set you up for a shot. Yeah. So that's how you always play. I was always the one initiating the offense, then you run to a spot, and I always hit you in the right time.
Yeah.
And that's how you used to make your shot. So now me being the ball handler, I could do all that all at once and just set you up, because that's all I do.
Yeah. I mean, but now I've been playing point guard now, so I've been.
You never could play point guard. It's just the way you just how you play your style.
Yeah, because I like to push the ball up. I pass up.
Right.
You dribble up. You dribble and create it, and then you like hold it, and then you create it. I'm like a transition thing. I play like Lonzo or whatever. I'm trying to pass ahead. I'm like, get it up. Let's get quick shots up. I'm like the old 10 seconds or less of the shot clock. Let's get the pace up. Like I let them, cause when I'm playing point guard, you see that we like when we really going, it's like you getting steals and transition, and then we just in transition, we just killing it in. Cause then they get rattled. You get a couple of steals, I get a steal, somebody else get a steal. Like especially when Judge playing with us, like me, you, and Judge getting the steals, it's just like they just fall apart.
Yeah, I mean that's what I say. Like it just, I don't know the different aspect of it, because I just know. I know where everybody's spots need. I know where they need to be at. Yeah. I know who needs to be right there. If you get Marcus going, our center, shout out to Marcus.
Yeah,
we get him going. that means it makes it easier for everybody else. Cause now that paint, now they worry. Now they keep that corner go open. Now
Yeah.
that corner go open, and it's that wing go slide down. Now you just pass that down. Then now that other person at that wing supposed to be the next creator. Now they could drive and kick, do whatever else they want to do,
Yeah.
and get a bucket. And so
Yeah.
that's how I just had to game. That's how I play as a point
Yeah,
guard.
there's
Cause
nothing wrong with that.
you get the big going, get him being engaged in the game. Long as you make sure he get rebounds, and he should be a double machine every
Yeah.
game.
So the thing that works with us. I like now that I think we like made that double point guard kind of thing. Like I think that was a natural progression. Cause I'm like we kind of play with each other. And we can go back and forth. Like you can handle the ball, do it your style. I can just do it my style. Like we can do it. We can just play off each other. Like because kind of like how we did with the dude that we used to play with.
That was his name.
I forgot his name, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Shout out
Brian.
to him, Brian. Yeah, shout out to Brian.
Yeah,
yeah. Like he used to, like he was the one that like behind the back to back, the side to side, and create a
he
shot.
Know how to do glitch.
He know how to do that. And then I was still running so I was like, we was going back and forth running the show. Like he'll get a create a shot doing that, and I'll create a shot the way I do it, like pushing the transition or coming up, then passing. Because I'm like, I still like to drive to the paint too and kick and everything. So it's a good mix. But we're gonna see how this new 2K gonna be, man. We just.
Yeah, this new 2K gonna be interesting. We're gonna see.
Yeah,
hopefully,
as long as they improve the layup pack, they got to improve the layups, which they did. I think they did with the customization of it.
Yep, the create a
layups was trash. To me, layups was trash this year.
Yeah, it was bad. You couldn't do the moves that you want to do. Add that slow Euro step they added now for this year. I don't know how that's gonna work. Maybe there's another thing I can add to my bag.
Hopefully, you can trigger the same. Like if you can be able to trigger the same anime, like the angle of the scoop shot. Let us go on and do the scoop again this year.
I think they bring back the scoop. They brought back the scoop. So
they bring all that back. And all they had
that was a key piece. That was such an easy button.
Scrap 2K25, bring in 2K24, revamp that, make that better, and bring it to 2K26. That's all you had to do. That's all you had to do. Take some of the elements you had, like some of the ideas you had in 2K25, say, oh, okay, we'll take that idea,
which they did.
And then put it in 2K24 and improve on it. And I think that's why I think that, like you said before, like me and you was talking about off air, like we were saying that they have different dev teams. I think they do. But for some reason, Mike Wayne speaks for all of them.
Well, yeah, he's ahead of it. So I think, because, think about it. They was also create a Mafia game. We don't know who created that one.
Yeah,
it's the same 2K company.
Yeah.
2K Productions. So
it's a huge company. It's a huge
so you don't know who, but there are people might from 2K that created 24 probably worked on that project.
Because I think they have I feel like they have a 2 or 3 year dev cycle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, like, okay, you make 2K25, then you go right to 2K26. I don't think it worked that way. I think the 2K25 team works on a 2K27. You know what I'm saying?
Probably,
or whatever, or maybe they have a 3 year thing, because it's kind of like how they do Call of Duty.
Yeah. I had the Vision Treyarch and what's that?
Sledgehammer?
Yeah, Sledgehammer. Yeah, so that may be true. That may be that's the case because, like you said, they have WWE, they have that, they have 2K, NBA, and they also have Mafia.
Yeah.
So there's 3 games.
They got PGA Tour as well.
And PGA, and so they got a whole bunch of those games that they're
2K is a huge
on.
company though. 2K is a huge company.
But you don't know who was on that project.
You don't.
I had a job, you might get on this project, you might get on that project. They disperse all these people, so it's not always gonna be the same. This is their main thing to do.
So you might be right. Because I've been saying that I think the odd years used to be good. Now I think it's the even years now. I think it switched. I think it switched like from 2K20, then 2K22, 2K24. So I feel like those been solid. And I don't know about 3 and 2K21 and 23 and 25. We know about 25. 25 wasn't that good. Was 2K23? I think 2K24 was better than 2K23.
Yeah, 2K24 was better. I swear we had its problems like every 2K, which is gonna be this one gonna have its problems. But then you go play the next year, like it's like, man, the 2K24 was so much better. Like they had least amount of problems than what this one had, 2K25 had. So I feel like each year their problems they always adding something new. They don't need to be added.
But like I said, that's why they might be different dev teams.
Yeah,
they might have an idea, and then they like that. The other team implemented this,
like you said, the false promises, and it's just like they
overpromise and underdeliver.
Yeah, it's like
But we'll see. We'll see. We've been an avid supporter, so we'll get the next one.
Yeah, we're gonna see if your theory is true. If 2K24 was good, we'll see if 2K26 will be good. And I try not to watch.
See, look. If it is, we know that even years is good. We gonna wait to the sale for the odd years.
Then that's I'll do that then. That's more reasonable than going out because if that 2K27, if that 2K26 is good and they have the least amount of problems, then you don't need me to rush to go get 27.
Yeah,
because there's no need. Because if it's still good, and I know wait till everybody hear the problems that are having, then
that's true. We can do that. I'll be fine with that.
No rush.
We don't play it every day anyway like that now.
No, we don't. Unfortunately,
unfortunately, well, we got things to do.
Unfortunately, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, saying like we could turn it to something, going to 2K League, brother.
Nah, you could do that. So my wife ain't have that.
If I go to 2K League, they don't. Yeah, they don't. It's not even worth it. If I ever went into the 2K League, I would have been a defender. I did not want to be no point guard.
Okay, it's fine. I think you're a better defender anyway. That's your calling card. I don't know how you be stealing the ball like you do. But we don't want to bore y'all with too much 2K talk, man, because y'all be like, oh Lord, this is all they talk about. Now we play other games too. But we just excited for the next 2K.
Yes, we is. We're excited or just as news because it just had a release of the game.
The gameplay, we just wanted to talk about it. Yeah.
And then Mike Wayne was releasing comments and things, answering questions from the community.
Wow.
And just giving feedback on what to expect for this year.
So we're gonna check it out. We'll give y'all honest take once it come out. Trust me, I'm gonna give you one.
Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. That's all I can say.
All right, got you. Yeah, but man,
that was a good episode today. Hopefully everyone will enjoy this episode.
Yep.
But always like, subscribe, comment.
Yeah, man, we appreciate it, man. Please, we're trying to build this thing. We're trying to let it grow. So, man, y'all check us out, man. Fandom and Flavor.
Yep.
Two brothers trying to do something different, man. Just talk about things that people like, and we talk about things that we like.
Yes. Yeah. And then, next topic. Well, before I end, Luka Doncic signed his contract extension, 3 years.
We'll get into that then. We're gonna get into that next episode then.
So
talk about the Lakers.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Good news about that today.
All right. Y'all be easy out there, man. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank you. See you on the next episode.